Alright, what is going on everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are finally gonna do a Star Wars related video. That is right, this is finally a Star Wars related video. In case you guys were waiting for something that's Star Wars related on my channel, here it is. And I've finally decided to do a video on one of my Star Wars cosplays slash armor. So as you may know guys, I am a member of a couple of Star Wars costuming groups, mainly the 501st Legion and the Rebel Legion. And of course, for you to be a member, you need a costume. And as so it happens, I have a bunch of costumes that I have lying around that I've purchased and worked on in the last couple of years as a member of those groups. So for the first armor that I am going to show you guys here on the channel, I am going to talk about my Phase 1 Captain Rex animated armor from Star Wars The Clone Wars. So that's right guys, I am going to talk about my absolute favorite armor. So what are we waiting for? Let's get to it. Alright, so first and foremost, about the armor. So again, this is my Captain Rex Phase 1 animated armor from Star Wars The Clone Wars. So I'm just going to show you guys the helmet real quick. So here we are, as you can see. So this armor I got from, well, technically I got it from a friend. So he got this over at Imperial Surplus. If you guys don't know, Imperial Surplus or Kevin Weir makes the best clone armors out there. Basically, if you need a clone armor, whether it be a Phase 1 animated, Phase 2 animated, Captain Rex, Commander Wolf, or basically any clone out there, even a realistic clone armor, Imperial Surplus is your guy. I have a lot of clone friends in the community, as well as myself, who gets a ton of messages where we get our armor, and the answer is always one guy, and that would be Imperial Surplus. So I'm gonna put a link down on the description below for Imperial Surplus in case you guys want to check them out. They also do some characters and some armors, like the Mandalorian Night Watch armor from the Clone Wars, Bo-Katan, and other stuff from Star Wars Rebels and Star Wars The Clone Wars. So again, here it is. So first up is we got the helmet. So I think this is like I said, I got this from a friend. He bought it off Imperial Surplus a couple of years back, and then last year, February 2020, he was doing some cleanup. Actually, that friend of mine is Jim Tripon, or Jimmy Rukwai. I don't know if I said that right, but he also makes FOTK armor, First Order Stormtrooper armor, and also recently he just made Hunter from the Bad Batch, and he's also working on I think Crosshair from the Bad Batch. So again, if you guys want a First Order Stormtrooper armor, Jim is your guy, as well as a Hunter clone armor from the Bad Batch. Jim is also your guy. So he got this off Imperial Surplus, and then he sold it to me last year. So I got the kit from him, fully assembled, ready to wear. I know it's been a dream of mine to work on clone armor myself, and unfortunately I wasn't able to do that, but maybe in the near future, because I do have plans on doing other clone characters from the future, especially Phase 2 of Captain Rex. So hopefully I get to buy my own kit and I get to work on it myself. So here we are, the helmet. This is an earlier work of Imperial Surplus, so the helmet is a bit heavy. I think this is made out of resin. Not sure. Yeah, I think it's resin. It's cast resin helmet, and so it's kind of the only heavy part of the armor. So you've got the inside, you've got like just a couple of padding in there, and just, you know, your typical strap that fits on your head, which is adjustable, so you can put it tight or flush or like a little loose. And then you've got the rangefinder. So nothing really much on the helmet. Really love it. So yeah, and then we're gonna move on to the other part. For the next part of the armor, you've got the main chest piece, or which is the chest armor. So very easy. So the armor is actually made out of ABS plastic, vacuum formed ABS plastic. So you've got the chest armor, which goes over your body. Very simple. It's just, you know, you close it here on the side, and you put some Velcro on, and then just put it on top of you, and then put the Velcro to secure. So basically, when you get the kit, or when you get the armor, is you have to do a little bit of trimming. You have to do a little bit of sizing yourself, depending on your body proportions. Luckily for me, Jim and I have the same body proportions, same height, same weight. So there was actually no work had to be done on the armor to fit me. I just literally went to his house, put the armor on, and that was it. And the only thing I had to work on was the shoes, because I needed shoes for the armor. So basically, yeah, so if the armor is a little too big for you, then I guess you have to cut some pieces out. But if the armor is a little bit too small for you, you're gonna have to do a little bit of shimming or extend some pieces of the armor on the side. So just make sure that when you do is that there is no gaps that could be seen. You know, just to make sure that everything looks real nice and neat. So here we are, you've got the front, and then you've got the back of the armor. Alright, so next up we've got the shoulder armor, which goes onto your shoulder. So very simple. You've got like a Velcro here with the chest armor, so there's Velcro here too. So what you do is you just align the Velcro, attach, put him on there. Very simple, and it's there. So yeah, nothing really much to it. You just make sure that everything is nice and easy. So you've got that there, and then along with the shoulder armor is the triceps armor. So here, which goes basically here on your arms. So again, just with Velcro, you just Velcro it on there, and it's nice and attached. So it doesn't look nice right now, but when you put it on, when you put everything on, it's gonna look real nice. So yeah, so basically that's the upper half of the body. I think that's like, I don't know, 70% of the armor. So I'm just randomly getting stuff from my armor bin. It's not like I have a sequence of what to show you guys. Whatever I see, I just get. So coming up next is you've got the ab pieces. So this comes in two parts. Some actually do it in one part. So mine is separated in two parts, which connects here on the side. So again, Velcro, and this is what I was talking to you about. Jim had to add pieces to the abs to fit. So I think it was a little small for him. So he had to shim the armor just to fit. So very simple. Just, you know, Velcro on the side, and then just put it on, and then secure it on the other side, and that's basically it. Some people, I think phase 2 clone armor right now is like on the back. So this is like a full piece for the phase 2 armor, and then there's a cut here in the middle, in the back, and then like a separate piece that covers up the seam. So I think that's for the phase 2 armor, but for mine it's two separate pieces and detaches on both sides. So yeah. So I think we're going downwards just to be sure. And then you've got, of course, the infamous, oh no, I'm gonna show you guys this first. So you got the gauntlets. So here it is. Nothing really much to it. There are Velcro, there are tabs where you can attach Velcro, so you can open it up and put it on your arm. But for me personally, since my arm isn't that big, I just slide it on like so. So yeah, that's basically it. Nothing really much to it. So really easy, real nice, really loving it. So Jim actually did the paint job on this, and the paint job on this is just amazing. It's superb. The battle damage on this is just really amazing, especially the blue accents. They did a really good job of making sure that the blue really sticks out when you're wearing this thing. So yeah, let's move on to the lower half of the armor. So next is you've got the infamous clone diaper. So I don't know why, but we call it a diaper because it does look like a diaper. So this is already like assembled together. So just basically you've got the diaper on, and then you've got the comma already attached on it, and then suspenders so it doesn't fall off when you're wearing it, and then you've got the thermal detonator on the back. So really nothing much to it. So what I do is I just slide myself into it. So this is actually the first part that I put when I'm suiting up. So yeah, and then after the diaper is attached is your thigh armor. So these are the thighs. Again, nothing really much to it. There's a strap on the side of the diaper which attaches to the thighs so it doesn't fall off. So yeah, basically what I do is I attach the thighs to the diaper, and then once it's attached, I slide the armor onto myself and just wiggle into it until everything is in place. Up next is we've got the shin armor. Nothing really much to it. Again, so there are very similar to the gauntlets. There are Velcro tabs. There are spaces, embedded spaces onto the shin armor where you can put Velcro. So again, just open the sides and just gently slide your legs into it, and yeah, that's basically it for the lower part of the armor. And then of course, after you're done with that, you get the shoes. So I can't find shoes. So the shoes, very simple. This is actually like the only thing I worked on the armor. So these are just your typical nurse's shoes that you buy at a department store, which I modified to look like clone trooper boots. So yeah, I just sanded some unwanted designs on it, and then I bought off some foam and basically just put on the details in there and put extra material just to make sure that it covers up my feet and there's no skin showing when I'm wearing it. So that's basically the shoes. I just slip it on after I put on the shin armor, and yeah, that's basically it for the shoes. Along with the diaper is the holsters for your DC-17 blasters. So very simple. You just snap and Velcro it on the side of the diaper and you're good to go. So other accessories that comes with the armor is, of course, you've got the DC-17 blasters. Of course, Rex is very known for his double blasters, for his double DC-17 blasters. So this is a 3D printed DC-17 blaster, which was 3D printed by a friend of mine for me. You've got your black gloves that comes with the armor. Just your typical black leather gloves, or any black gloves will do. And then of course with the black gloves is your hand guard. So mine is very simple. Velcro with elastic strap, so it goes over my hand. and it doesn't fall off, because I used to have moments where my hand plates would fall off when, you know, in my other armors. So I thought about putting an elastic strap so that that really stays on there when I'm moving and interacting with people. And then, of course, you need something to wear inside of your armor. So with me is just your typical black undersuit. So this is just I think a one-piece, a black one-piece undersuit. This is actually from a friend of mine that he lent to me, and it's been a while. I haven't given it back to him because we've been on community quarantine for a long time. So yeah, this is just a typical black shirt, black long sleeve shirt, and leggings would be fine. But if you have like a one-piece black undersuit, that would be great as well. And then of course you have your neck seal, just to make sure that there's no skin showing when you have the helmet with the armor on. And then lastly is the balaclava, or like a head cover. So this is typical for like 501st armored members, just to make sure that no skin is showing. Of course, the last thing that I want to show you guys is this, which is the iconic Captain Rex pauldron. So very simple again. So if you've got the body armor, just, you know, put it on there, secured with Velcro, and voila, you've got the Captain Rex iconic pauldron. So yeah, that's basically it. And then comes off right easy, no biggie, no trouble or anything like that. So this is actually like, this is the part of the armor that really completes the look. Without the pauldron, doesn't really look like Captain Rex, or doesn't really look good. So I'm just this detail, this part of the armor is like my favorite. So yeah, that's basically it. So yep, yeah, that is basically the armor and all its parts. And coming up next, guys, is I am gonna show you guys how I put on the armor and show you guys how it looks from the waist up. So yeah, let's go do it. Alright, so here I am in my black undersuit, which is something that's not really pleasing to look at, but this is the first part of wearing the armor. So you've got the black undersuit, my neck seal, and the balaclava that goes over your head, just to make sure that no skin is showing when you are wearing the armor. So I'm gonna go put on the armor for you guys so you guys could see how I suit up. So we start with the lower body, which consists of the diaper, so that's what they call it, the belt and the diaper. So as you can see, I've got everything already attached. You've got the holsters attached onto the side. You just snap it on there in place, and you've got the thighs, which is already strapped there via Velcro straps. And then so I'm just gonna put the suspender straps on the side, just to make sure it doesn't get on me when I put it on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this down here on the floor, and then I'm just gonna gently slide my legs onto the thing. So you need to be a little bit flexible when you're doing this. Alright, so alright, and then just wiggle your way up and make sure that the diaper and the belt is in place. So there it is. You've got the belt and the diaper in place. Pull up your straps so that doesn't fall, and voila, you've got your thighs, the belt, diaper, and your holsters on yourself. So next is next in the lower part of the armor is you've got the shin armor. So I can't really try this on right now because you guys won't be able to see it. The camera won't be able to, the camera won't reach the lower half of my body. So basically I just open this up. There are Velcro tabs on the side. Open them up, slide my legs in there, and then put on my shoes. So that's basically it for the lower body. So I'm just gonna put this on the side, and then we are gonna move on to the upper part of the body, which is half of the armor. Alright, so you've got the, for the upper part of the body, you've got the abs. So these are two pieces, one in the front and one on the back. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna attach it with the Velcro and then wrap it around your body, and then just make sure that the Velcro is attached on the other side. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna squeeze it in, make sure that it's tucked under the here on the inside the belt. So yeah, that's basically it, and you're good to go. You've got the abs on. That's basically 70% of the armor. Alright, so after you've got the abs on, you've got the chest armor. So as you can see, I've already installed the triceps on there. So we're just gonna open the armor up, see? Again, and then we're just going to put myself inside real gently. Yep, there we go. So we got chest armor on, and then just fix the straps. So make sure you're gently fixed on the side. And then what you're gonna do next is you are going to put the shoulder pads, or the shoulder armor. So just gonna attach it here using Velcro. Alright, so yep, that's attached, and then just slide my arm in there, and there we go. So we do it on the other side. We attach using the Velcro, and then just gently, real gently slide my arm in there, and yeah, and yep, there we go. So you've got the upper armor. You're basically almost done with this thing, so you just need a little bit of adjusting and fixing. Obviously I am suiting up by myself, so some parts are a little wonky and a little out of place, but don't worry, we're gonna have it fixed in a few seconds. And it also really helps, guys, that you are suiting up with someone else with you. If you have a minder, or we call it a handler, who helps us suit up, especially with difficult armor parts, it is a really big help if you have someone with you to suit up. Alright, so very simple, guys. Right next is the gauntlets. So very simple. Just go ahead and slide your arm in there. Everything's nice and tight. And then next, you got the left arm with the comp pads on. So just, yeah, wiggle yourself in there. And there you go. You've got the armor, the armor gauntlets on. And then we've got the black gloves. So just put them on. Alright. Excuse me. So just tuck him in nice and tight in there so it doesn't come out. Okay. And then put the other arm put the other hand in. My gloves are a little worn out because I also use this for my Jedi General gauntlets. So, and it's been in storage a long time, so my gloves are worn out. And then So you've got the gloves on with the gauntlets on, and the next is you've got the hand pieces. So again, very easy. Just put them on there. So it's there, and then the other side, and yeah. So there you are, upper armor. You are basically done. You have one last thing to put on, which is the iconic Captain Rex pauldron. So that's very easy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on. Can't really see, so yeah. Just make sure that that's in the right place. All right, there we go, and yeah, that's it. You're basically done suiting up as Captain Rex, Phase 1 Captain Rex, and then you've got just a complete look. You've got your twin DC-17 blasters. So just gonna go ahead and put them in there. Nice and tight, and then just make sure everything again is in the right place. So when you're suiting up by yourself, it's really difficult. Just make sure that after you're suited up, make sure that everything is in place, and it's really important that again you have someone with you who is helping you out to suit up. So yeah, but if you don't have anyone else, then that's fine. It's still very manageable. I mean, I managed to do it, so yeah. And then last thing that we need to put on is, of course, the helmet. Alright guys, so for some reason I can't put the helmet on with my balaclava. I think this is the wrong balaclava, so I'm just gonna take the balaclava off and then I'm gonna put on the helmet, because I think this is the one I have that has a more thicker fabric. So I think that's why my helmet won't go on. So here we are. I put on the helmet. So just slip my head on there, and there we go. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but this is basically Captain Rex Phase 1, Captain Rex from the Clone Wars. So this is what it looks like, all suited up. I know I can't really see, but if there are some parts that's a little out of place or a little wonky, that's probably because I've been moving around too much, or some of the parts weren't attached properly, because again I suited up by myself. But it's gonna look better if somebody really helps you to suit up. So basically this is what everything looks like, and then we've got the DC-17 blasters as iconic blasters. So just do a little poses, and yeah, so here is the armor in all its glory. So this is what everything looks like. So just gonna take off the helmet so you guys can hear me better. Alright, okay, so this is basically that's basically it. In terms of mobility, I can move. Everything is just it's not very limited, like, you know, I can't move or anything. I can move, I can run, walk, move my arms and everything and stuff like that, but you know, there's still a risk of some parts falling off. So just make sure that before you go out there on a trooping, or before you go out on cons or events, make sure that everything is secured, fastened, velcroed, or snapped on properly. That's a must, because sometimes it's a bit embarrassing, especially when you're at big events where you guys are trooping or you guys are out there on the con floor and a piece of your armor falls off. That actually happened to me a couple of times and it was a little embarrassing, but you know, sometimes it's out of your reach. You don't really realize that, you know, your armor needs repair, or there's something wrong with your armor that you don't really notice beforehand, and it's not really your fault, but you know, it happened. And just make sure that, you know, before you troop or before you start putting the armor on, everything is exactly as it's supposed to be. So that's very, very important. In terms of hotness, it is a bit hot though, but not as hot as when you're wearing fiberglass armor. This is, again, like I said, this is ABS vacuum formed plastic, so there is a little bit of breathability to it. Not much, but there is a little. So right now I'm in my room, the aircon is turned off, electric fans are turned off, and it's a bit sweaty, it's a bit hot, but you know, it's manageable. Luckily, when we're trooping, when we're out there, we are at air-conditioned events, but there are times where we have to troop outside directly in front of the sun, and it kind of kills, but you know, we do it for the love of Star Wars. So anyway, here it is, guys. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed my very messy and very chaotic suit up of this armor, and I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown of this armor. You know, Captain Rex is like my favorite character. I grew up watching Phase 1 Captain Rex when the Clone Wars started when I was a kid, and then up to, you know, up to when the show ended last year. And I'm just really, really happy that I have this armor, that I'm able to go out there officially as a 501st member and wear this thing with pride and honor, and I'm just really, really happy. Am I gonna do a Phase 2 Captain Rex? Hell yeah, I'm gonna do it. In the future, when I do have the funds and the resources, I am definitely gonna get myself a Phase 2 Captain Rex armor, and I am definitely going to do that. But for now, I am gonna enjoy this armor. Funny story actually is I got this armor in February 2020, and then on March 2020 the whole country was on lockdown, and it's been a year. It's been, well, more than a year now, and we are still on community quarantine. Big events like trooping is still not allowed, so this armor has never been out there, and I am just aching to taking this thing out there and showing everyone this armor. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I am just so out of breath right now, but it was so worth it to suit up in front of you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the suit up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.